Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Why are so many men coming back from the Philippines disappointed? I want to talk about that today because a lot of guys who come over here to visit me, they've got high expectations and then they go home disappointed. I've seen several of them. There's several people who are here now. They're very disappointed that things aren't the way that they thought they were going to be over here. And I just want to kind of give you my boots on the ground, experience. I'm not some love doctor. I'm not some psychologist or anything. This is just some things that I've seen that men are doing wrong over here. The reason we go back empty-handed. Let's face it, a lot of guys come over here, they're looking for a relationship, a wife, a fiance, whatever it is. But the first thing I see men do, when we come over here, we think that we're of a higher status than the women over here. And because we think the woman's of a lower status, we feel, we believe that we can, we have the right to set demands on her, and she's supposed to comply with the demands. Well, most of the times that's not true. It doesn't work like that. So when the woman doesn't lay down and let us walk over top of her, or control her and everything like that, we don't know how to proceed after that. We don't know how to get around that. And so we go home disappointed. The bottom line is this, guys. We want a traditional woman, and that's fine, but our definition of a traditional woman is not the traditional woman that you're going to find over here. The traditional woman that you're going to find over here, she wants to be a helpmate, a partner, a comrade. Okay? She doesn't want to be a maid, a sex slave, or something like an employee rather. And this is the problem. I would say, just let the woman be a human being. Let her be a woman. Let her do what women do. But that's just the first thing that I see that goes wrong. And why men end up going home disappointed. Another thing that we do, could even be number one, because these are in order, as I thought of importance, is we're expecting someone to do for us what they can't even do for themselves. I met a gentleman over here, I think I told y'all this, a Filipino man. He had just come back from America, and he was just as excited about American women as I am about Filipino women. And he gave me an aha moment. I said, well, wow, maybe these aren't Wonder Women. Maybe they're just different. Maybe that's the reason I'm attracted to them. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. We put a lot of faith in these young women to perform miracles, really, in a lot of cases. Because I'm telling you what I'm seeing, man. A lot of us come over here, we're broke. And we want them to fix us, man. I mean, we're really fucked up when we get over here. And when we find out she can't fix us, we get disappointed. Just let her be a woman. Let her be a human being. Let her do whatever it is women do, man. But we want her to be the doctor. She has to be the manager, the fixer. It causes a lot of trouble, man, over here. For some reason, and I don't know what happened, and I can't fix this. But the script has been flipped over here, guys. Look it up if you don't believe me. Men are thought to be more influential in the world. Not just over here, but in the world. And women are more easily influenced. But guess what? Over here, as far as foreigners and Filipinos is concerned, the Filipinos are more influential. And the men are more easily influenced. We're going against nature over here. Of course you're going to be disappointed. You go home disappointed. I don't think you really understand what's over here. I think what we do is we watch a lot of YouTube videos, the wrong ones at that, And we get this image of what life is really supposed to be like over here, instead of just coming over here. I mean, yeah, take some of this information, but don't chisel it in stone. Come over here, get boots on the ground, and see what it's really like. Because that's what happens. A lot of guys come over here, they get boots on the ground, then they go back home and then they say, Calvin, you was right. But they don't come over here based on just what I'm saying. They come over here simply because of the life they see me living. They're thinking, oh, maybe I can do the same thing he can do. But yeah, guys, the very first thing that we do wrong is we come over here, we're thinking that we're above them. And because, we believe they're of a lower status, we have the right to place these unreasonable demands on the women, and they're supposed to comply with the demands. And when they don't lay down and let us walk over top of them, mistreat them, control them, then we're disappointed. We don't go any further. We get back on the plane and we go home and say, oh, the Philippines isn't for me. What's the second thing that we do? We're expecting women to do for us what they can't even do for themselves. These aren't Wonder Women. Basically, we like them because they're different. They look different. They talk different. But they're still women. Just let them be women and do whatever it is women do. Because our definition of a traditional woman is not the traditional woman that you're going to find over here. She's not a sex slave. She's not an employee. She's not a maid. She's a helpmate, a partner, a comrade. That's what she is. I'm just telling you from my boots on the ground experience. This is what they're thinking. This is what a traditional woman is over here. They flipped the script on us, guys. We want these young women. We're putting a lot of faith in them, by the way, to perform miracles, man, in a lot of situations, man. A lot of us are fucked up when we come over here, man. Y'all see it. Y'all know I'm not lying. This one young women can't fix you, man. You either gonna fix yourself or keep yourself over there, or come over here with some reasonable demands and some reasonable expectations. Otherwise, you're gonna go back from the Philippines disappointed. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I had to make this video because I feel sorry for a lot of guys who come all the way over here just based on something I've said or somebody else said. And before they even get off the plane, their thinking is already messed up. They've got the wrong impression of what's really waiting over here. The people aren't of a lower status than you. That's the number one thing. I'm sorry, but they're not. And when the sooner that you raise them up to your level, the better results you're going to have. When you start treating people like human beings, treat them like women. Let them do whatever women do, man. That's all I'm saying. So wherever you are in the world, there's always somebody worse off than you. Help them if you can. This is all I'm asking. There's not a day goes by that I don't help somebody over here in the Philippines. I don't care what it is. I might buy somebody a Coke. Ask the guys down the street. They're building a new resort over here on Siquijor Island. And I bought 6 Cokes today. I mean, big deal. What was that, 120 pesos? They were so thankful, man. The sun was beating down on them once it stopped raining. It's low tide out here now. Because if I don't know anything else, man, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Remember, the next meet and greet is going to be in Iloilo City, Philippines. June 29th. That's on a Thursday from 3 p.m. until at the Bourbon Street Bar and Grill. I think they call that the Festive Walk where it's located. Real nice area, guys. Come on and join us. You want some great food, great people, great conversation. Take care.